Okay, everybody, welcome to the stream. I am going to be doing my New Game Plus playthrough on easy difficulty using infinite ammo weapons. So this is basically just a playthrough for fun. For those of you who just want to see what the game is like without seeing me struggle or anything like that. And there's quite a few achievements that I'm trying to get that is going to be a lot easier to get on the easiest difficulty. So I won't skip cutscenes. We'll just start right from the beginning and watch all the cutscenes and whatnot. So here we go.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise Umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-Virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the Mansion incident.
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
This looks nice. Nice little train ride. Oh, gross.
Began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Well, this seems to be going well right off the bat.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Yeah, it seems smart.
Captain,
That'll go well. That's not freaky or anything. Not at all.
Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoner is to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone. Let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
I don't think that's what happened, but okay, Mr. Policeman. Although I guess they wouldn't really know what to expect. They haven't really seen anything like too freaky yet. The Ecliptic Express. The door to safety is shut. There is no turning back. Alright, so here we go. We start out as Rebecca. First things first, I'm going to go into my inventory and I'm going to drop the machine gun ammo and my handgun ammo. The reason for this is because I'm not actually able to get the machine gun in this playthrough. The submachine gun is only available on normal difficulty and higher, so there's no point in me having this ammo for a gun that I can't use. And obviously I have an infinite ammo handgun, so I'm also going to drop the handgun bullets. So like I said, this is on easy, so on easy this game is stupidly easy, even easier than the easy difficulty setting in Resident Evil HD. So it's going to be a walk in the park, but that's kind of the point, to get some of the more difficult achievements in the game and whatnot.
Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has put out on the common, but as of 2 years ago, in a similar conflict to them, the local government stepped in and took over.
So I'm just gonna kill that guy, blocking the way. I'll leave those two guys for later. I've played this game many, many times now. I think this is my 4th playthrough I'm going into. I've played it on easy. I've played on normal. I haven't played it on hard. I've played Leech Hunter mode, which is the additional game mode that you can play to get prizes like additional weapons, infinite ammo, like those kinds of things. So because I played Leech Hunter mode, I have the Magnum available to me in this room. So I'm going to pick that up, and I'm going to leave the handgun because I will never need to use the handgun since I have an infinite Magnum. So we're just going to use that with Rebecca. That's going to be her weapon, I think, going on through this. So this train was a train specially designed for transporting employees of Umbrella. So we'll find lots of memos and things like that relating to Umbrella and Umbrella's works and whatnot. Also, welcome to the 2 people I see in the chat. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I really appreciate it. So go ahead and have a look around, and then examine this corpse for the train key. Hey, it's our friend! Hi, Billy! Please don't shoot me. I'm friendly. Seriously, though.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
Please don't shoot me.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
Ha ha ha.
You were the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with stars.
Stars.
Honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know.
I love that scene. It's so funny to me, I don't know. Like, he could have blown her head off, but he didn't, and she's like, I could shoot, but she's not going to.
What happened?
He just walks away like, whatever, lady.
And you must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
Oh boy. Love me some dogs. So there's 2 of them to fight here. Ah, motherfucker. Ah! I hate dogs! Come at me. Come on. I know, I hear your footsteps. Oh! Every freaking time! Come on. Why is my timing so bad? I could probably go around the corner. There we go, but he's gonna come to me. Son of a bitch. If you're playing this not with infinite ammo, you can look at Edward's body here, and he has handgun ammo. Oh, that was an embarrassing start. 201, I think, is our save room. 202 is where I picked up the Magnum in that memo. So we get the beautiful, beautiful save music in here. Another memo. I'll leave these up on the screen for like a couple of seconds, but I'm not gonna like read them. If I was doing a more formal playthrough of this, which I might do, depending on if I feel like it or not, like a full Let's Play, a little bit more informative, then I would take the time to read the memos, but because I'm not really doing that at the moment, I'm not going to. I'm gonna switch Rebecca's outfit. The leather outfit is my favorite, but we'll put her in the Western one for now. It's kind of a cute outfit. And yes, this game is difficult to play. I played it when I was younger. I played the GameCube version. Oh, so good. Yeah, I was gonna back up. Didn't quite get the chance. We're gonna be popping off a lot of zombie heads. And it's gonna be great. That never gets old. As I was saying, I have played the GameCube version. I played it when I was a bit younger, but I found this game so hard when I was younger that I just gave up, basically, and never finished it.
This is Rebecca. Over.
This is Rico. What's your location? Over.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
Damn.
23 people.
That's
Confirm that he was instituted.
quite a few.
So keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. You wouldn't think twice before killing you.
I don't know.
Hello? Hello?
Like I said, totally could have fucking blown my head off, but he didn't. The costume changes, some of them at least, are only in this game. Or this version of the game. So I only have the pre-order costumes that came when I pre-ordered the game, which were pretty much free, because they want you to pay an outrageous amount of money for the rest of the costumes, which I'm just not into doing. If you buy all the costumes together in one pack, they cost almost as much as the game costs, which is ridiculous.
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
I'm just gonna stand you like a big dick and block your way. And yes, I mean, they do have to make money somehow, but I think they're like $2.50 a costume or something like that. Which, I think that's a bit steep, honestly. I don't know how I feel about that. So this memo here just describes, there's a switch somewhere which will allow you to get onto the roof, and there's a ladder up there, blah, blah, blah. So when you get up here, we're gonna get into a fight, kind of. More like a cutscene fight.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Nice. Sir, you're on fire! Sir! Oh, you have a problem of missing heads, sir. Ah. Alright, we're gonna run into a lot of these monsters later on in the game. They're a pain in the ass, and it's advisable just to leave. Because this will happen anyways, this cutscene. If you defeat him or not. Billy with them lightning fast reflexes. So good. So good.
Are you okay?
I'm just great, Billy, thanks. So the second time now we're seeing this figure, person, whatever.
Who is that guy?
And then all of a sudden the train starts moving for no reason, even though it's like a crashed
Check out
train.
the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Yeah,
Clue in, girl.
I
Or
guess.
maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you.
I don't want them, but thank you.
If you find anything, give me a call. All right?
It's a good peace offering. Have some bullets so you can shoot me with them, if you choose, you know, or whatever. So this game is co-op based. It's single player, but you have to switch between the two characters. You switch between the two lead characters, Rebecca and Billy, to use their different abilities to progress through the game. So you can split up, stick together, you can set your other character on standby, you can set them to attack, to follow you, stay behind, that kind of thing. So, Rebecca can combine herbs, which Billy cannot do. She also has a mixing set to combine different chemicals. The only thing about Rebecca is just that she does less damage and she has weaker defense. Billy is a lot stronger, both defensively and offensively. He can push large objects that Rebecca can't push, but he cannot combine herbs. He does not have a mixing set. His personal item is the lighter, and it's not listed here, but Billy's also good for doing things like boosting Rebecca up and things like that. If your partner character is attacked and one of them dies, it's game over. And if your partner's being attacked in a different room, they will call for help over the radio. It's a hard system to get used to at first, but I think that they've done a really good job with this, and it's really a lot of fun, so... I think... I'm gonna switch to Billy.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave Rebecca here. Again, I'm going to... drop some of Billy's stuff. Just leave him with the handgun. The other thing I should mention too is if you get close enough to your partner and you bring up the menu, you can switch things in the inventory. So if one person has a full inventory or they pick up ammo for a gun that your partner has, you can then move the ammo over to the other person's inventory. So, okay. So pick which partner you want to send up to the roof. The partner you don't send is the one that's going to be doing the fighting. So normally, if I was playing this, I would send Rebecca, because Billy's a lot stronger. But since Rebecca has the Magnum, and Billy just has a handgun for now, I think it's a better choice to send him up here. There's also an achievement in this game for having Rebecca kill all of the bosses. which is a bit of a challenge, of course, because she's a lot weaker. I might be doing that. I'm not sure. It's not one of my goals, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Ew. So you get knocked off the roof into this room here, and you've got a bunch of supplies, and if you try to go through the door, it won't let you. There's something stuck in the keyhole. It's preventing the doorknob from turning. You could probably get it out if you had something sharp, which we do not. However, we have the train key, and with the train key, we can send it up with the service lift. So whatever item you put in here, you can send to your partner. Obviously, the key is not going to work in this door, so the only logical thing is to send it to Rebecca and see if she can use it anywhere. And hello to everybody who has now joined the stream. Welcome all. Nice to see some of you who I haven't talked to in a long time. Just because I don't stream very much and all. And thank you, Nerdy Girl, for hosting me. That's great. That always helps out a bunch. Another thing I should mention is that, well, I'll mention it in a minute. Now that Billy has turned on the wires upstairs, or connected the wires, you can go through this door. So you can come in here, and then the service lift is here. So this is where you would pick up the key. What I was going to say is that I should mention that on easy, you don't get the rating screen. So it's not going to tell me at the end how many bullets I fired, how many enemies I killed, how many healing items I used, how many times I saved, and how long it took me. Those are all things that are listed on the screen at the end of the game. So I'm going to try to finish the game up in... it shouldn't take me more than like 3.5 hours probably, just with watching all the cutscenes and things like that. It adds on. But even if I were to complete the game in under 3.5 hours, I don't think the game would give me the achievement for it because it doesn't give you a rating. So at the end of the game, we're not going to really be able to see how I did, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm not too worried about it. The other weapon that I'm not able to get playing on easy is the rocket launcher. Disappointing, I know. So we're probably just going to have to stick with the Magnum and the grenade launcher for most of this playthrough. Which is okay. That will do us fine. Like I said, we're playing on easy, so it's not, you know, a huge deal or anything like that. There's a key item in here. I think I have enough space to pick it up. Let me just count my inventory slots. I need 4. Okay, I have 4 free. Perfect. So pick that up if you have the space. There's also a memo here about the key item we picked up. The key card for the driver's compartment is in my bag, but I need the other guy's key to open it. It was a normal key. Someone should be able to turn it in, but the key is different than a normal key. So we're looking for something that's a key, but not a key, I guess. This will give you the map of the train, if you pick it up. And this is the switch they were talking about in an earlier memo. The switch that'll bring down the ladder to the roof. That sounds good. Okay. So, just ignore the noise for now. It's nothing. Nothing for the time being anyways. Come into this next compartment and you can explore If you go into this room, you should be able to pick up a new weapon. There's also some handgun bullets, a first aid spray. I think there's some ink ribbon in here too. And there's also our hunting shotgun. I'm gonna give this to Billy when I get back to him. And yes, I know there's health that I'm skipping. The reason I'm skipping it is because I'm trying my very best. I probably won't do it because I'm already in caution. I'm trying to do a no healing run because there is an achievement in the game for not healing throughout. So we'll see. What you want to do, if anything else, if you can't pick up the hunting shotgun or there's something you can't pick up, you'll want to pick up the ice pick. That's the key item that we need in order to let Billy out. Funny story, if you leave this room and you come back into this area without picking up the ice pick, nothing will happen. But if you pick up the ice pick, this happens. Our first boss, who I should be able to kill in one hit. Maybe. There we go. I would have been able to shoot him and kill him the first time I hit him, but his claws were up, which was the reason that he wasn't killed immediately, but whatever. Super dead. Usually what you would probably want to try and do is use the hunting shotgun, or that's what I do anyways. I use the hunting shotgun, open up the soft shell, and then I shoot him with my handgun, but and okay, fair enough, you were pointing out that I wasn't missing it, but you're pointing out that if there's a lot of health, it means a boss fight. But yes, that's totally true. Not just in this game, but many games. And there's a lot more healing items on lower difficulties, so if you're playing on hard or you're playing on normal, there will be significantly less health. There are certain items that I think are like scripted to always be there. For example, that first aid spray that we found upstairs with the hunting shotgun, when I played on normal, that was there as well. But there's certainly not as many herbs lying around as there are in this difficulty for sure. Now, if I keep screwing up and being careless and I have to heal, what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal without combining herbs. So I'll either use green herbs to heal, or I will use first aid sprays. Because again, there's an achievement for going through the game. If you do have to heal, healing without combining items. So I'll send the ice pick up to Billy, and then we can reunite with him. We'll leave Rebecca here for now, and then we will open this up and send Billy downstairs. You saw someone kill the scorpion boss with a knife. Absolutely. I mean, if you are skilled enough at this game, you could do like a no damage run. We never have to come in this room again, so I would just avoid those fire zombies. You could probably kill at least that boss with a knife. If you know the game well enough, you know which enemies you can go around and like you don't have to fight. So it's all about like knowing the game more than anything, and learning enemy patterns and things like that for sure. So we're going to give Billy the hunting shotgun, which is going to make him much more effective And with our panel opener that we picked up, we're going to open up this panel in the kitchen area. Dogs! Billy's gonna stand there and do nothing. That's fine. Do I have him set to idle? I might have. No, I have him set to attack. He was just being dumb. Alright, whatever. He just wanted to stand and look at the door. I guess that was more interesting than whatever we were doing. In one of the dog cages here, there is a gold ring, and that is one of the pieces that goes onto our briefcase. So these are the keys, so to speak, for the briefcase in order to get it open. So make sure you have an inventory slot for that. And then we can come out to the back, and we want to grab the hook shot. This is a key item that we're going to be carrying through pretty far into the game, I would say. Until the last area. We don't have to bring it going into the last area of the game, but we do carry it through the next couple of areas. It takes up 2 inventory slots, though, so be wary of that. This device should only be used when inspecting difficult-to-access car roofs or when connecting special trains. There's a ladder outside the small window by the first floor section door of the 3rd carriage. Fire the device so it hooks onto the ladder. You can use the winch to climb. To lift yourself up, the grappling hook can only lift 1 person at a time. Be aware that the unit may be damaged if lifting more than 80 kilograms. Now, when I played this the first time, I was under the impression that only Rebecca could use it. It says that over 80 kilograms, and I think Billy is like a little bit heavier than that, not by much. But I was under the impression that if I used it, I would be like screwed. But that's not the case at all. Beautiful. You can use it with Billy or Rebecca. It's completely up to you. I usually choose to use it as Rebecca, though, for the most part. What is Billy shooting at? Like, your AI is not being very smart today, buddy. Just shooting at nothing, I guess. Shooting at ghosts. So this is the window they're talking about. This is the window where you can use the hook shots, so we will do that. We'll leave Billy here, he should be fine. And then you can drop down into this hole here. Got a little zombie friend. Blow his head off. Ugh. Ugh, that never gets old. There's a dagger here. Handgun bullets. And there is the key item that we're looking for, which is the jewelry box. So hopefully you have an inventory slot available for that. If you examine it, you can open it up, and it has the silver ring inside of it, which is the other half for our briefcase. Examine. The briefcase has been unlocked, and if you open it, inside there is a key card. Okay. Believe it or not, you guys, we are actually almost done with the train. Which is a shame, because I feel like the train is one of the best areas in the game, and you're in it just in the beginning and for such a short period of time. So now we see all these leeches hatching. Ugh, gross. They're not really dangerous. They can crawl on you and cause damage, but you can also step on them, so... I think I'm going this way. Yes, there we go. Don't waste ammo on them, just ignore them if you can. Hi, Billy.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Let's go. Nice. Maybe he wasn't shooting at nothing, he was just shooting at something I couldn't see. So we're coming up to a section that's timed. So if you're playing this and you're not familiar with the game or you're like afraid of screwing it up, I would definitely recommend saving. So this is where you use the key card, obviously.
This is Delta Team. This is Delta Team. We have gained control of the train. Over.
Understood.
This does not make any sense. How was the T-virus leaked? And why did it contaminate both the lab and the mansion, as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
That's irrelevant. We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely.
Yes,
How
Wesker.
far away are you from the nearest branch line?
About 10 minutes to...
What happened?
Leeches. Leeches happened. So they're both super dead, which is good, I guess, because that means we don't have to deal with them in their human form. It'd probably be a little bit easier to deal with if they come back as zombies.
The train will either derail or crash. I gotta
Oh,
stop
no.
this thing.
What do we do? Brake operation manual. You need to follow 3 steps. Brake controls are located in the following locations. In the rear deck of the 5th car, which you need to use a magnetic card for, and then there's one in the compartment we're in right now. So you have to release the lock in the back first in order to release the lock in the front. And then at the front, you have to enter a unique code as well. So, bit of a puzzle that we've got here. And again, I'm going to do the reverse of what I would normally do, and I'm going to leave Billy here.
I'll go over to the back deck and manipulate the control panel for the brake. You stay here and apply the brake when ready.
Okay. Rebecca,
Huh?
don't screw up, okay?
I won't.
Don't screw up, okay? Gee, Billy, thanks. So you got 3.5 minutes to do this. You'll want to pick up the magnetic card, obviously. They give you some handgun bullets and some health and things like that if you need it before you move on. These guys will come back to life. You can fight them or not fight them. You don't have to come back through this area, so if you ignore them, it's not going to come back to haunt you. So we need to head back to the place where we found the hook shot. So we need to go all the way, basically through the whole train, from front to back. And even if you've killed a lot of zombies going through the train the first couple of times, there will always be more as you make your way through here. Obviously, because this is timed, they're trying to make this a bit more challenging for you and whatnot. So if you're playing normally, I would definitely recommend sending Billy Oh no, Edward. That's not cool, guy.
Edward! No.
Oh no. Oh. Zombies.
Stop! Don't come any closer!
LOL. Fuck you, buddy! This part can be really tough, just because he's alive. He's a lot tougher than the regular zombies, and then the buddy that he was feasting on comes alive too. But normally, even if you're playing as Billy, I use the hunting shotgun on those guys, and I use the handgun on everything else, and I can usually get through here with little difficulty, so it's not too bad. They do give you plenty of time for this. It's very hard to run out of time, I think, unless you get lost. So opposite where we found the hook shot, this is the hand-operated brake. So this is where we would use our key card. And when you put the key card in, on the right, it will give you a number. So what you need to do is input a variety of numbers that make up the number on the right. So with 36, we can use 3s up until we get to the last number, and then we can use 9 to make it 36.
This is Rebecca. I have engaged the control device for the brake. Over.
Roger. I'll put the brake on now.
So these puzzles are just basic math. You'll only ever get 3 numbers, 36, 67, or 81. 67 we need to put in 7s until we get to the last one, and then we can put in 4. That one's a bit harder because the display is broken, so you won't be able to see if you get the right number until the end. Damn. That's quite the crash.